Hey friends, I want to wish you a happy fall and I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update over this past month. And the first thing is that the good news is that you guys incredibly delivered in terms of support. Thank you guys so much for participating in this gap. And the good news is basically that $5,000 of matching was hit today, actually. And so the Navs are going to match that $5,000. And I just have to say thank you guys so much. It has been really encouraging for me that as I've been ministering at NYU, you guys just provided support above and beyond my expectations. And so that has really brought a lot of encouragement and excitement for me of just the long-term commitment and sustainability of New York City. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for that. You guys are incredible. I also wanted to give you guys just some of the facts of some of the amazing things God has been doing during our outreach and our SLT. And so the first thing is that with our community, with our servant leaders, that are our students, as well as our staff, we were able to reach out to over 2,400 NYU students. And because of that, we got to help commit them to communities and connect with them and do a lot of amazing things. Some of those things are that we got to share the gospel. We got to share the gospel over 60 times in this past month, which is amazing. And then even in those engagements, 4 people heard the gospel and said that they wanted to give their life to God. And so that has been a major encouragement and also a space of just a lot of students are excited at the end of the day. On Manhattan's campus alone, we've been able to launch 7 Bible studies. Bible studies for men, Bible studies for the freshman students, Bible study for our upperclassmen, even those who are investigating the scriptures for the first time and have challenges. We've been able to launch a study for them. And so I just wanted to give you guys a couple of stories that really stuck out to me, or at least stick out to me right now, of the outreach. And the first was a student who came from NYU's campus from Shanghai. And so this was an American student, but his main campus is in Shanghai, China. He's a follower of Jesus, and over the years as he's been at Shanghai as a follower of Jesus, because of the environment there, it has been really challenging for him. He can't go to church, he hasn't been able to launch Bible studies. He tried to do it with his roommate for a time, and then that fell off. And so his first week being here, he was overwhelmed by the community and the resources that we have in New York City. And that was it was a reminder for me, to be honest, that yes, New York City can be a really challenging place, but when we put the perspective of the nations and what my friend was going through here, it just was very sobering and encouraging to realize, my goodness, the resources and the support and the communities that we have in New York City are much greater than we realize. And it just really encouraged me to say, hey, for this student, or for students that are either going overseas or going to go back to overseas for whatever campuses they are, this is a real opportune moment to really invest and disciple them and help equip them so that when they go back to even more challenging contexts, that we're preparing them for a lifelong walk with God. And so that was just really an encouragement for me. And then a second anecdote, something else that really stuck out to me was we're fully in this new generation, this Generation Z, the I generation, and some of the things that stick out is some of their honesty. One of the guys I was texting and inviting to a dinner, to a meal with us, his response was, all right, I'll check it out, but I'll let you know, as soon as I get bored, I'm going to leave you guys immediately. And that really surprised me, that kind of honesty, but it also what it brought to mind is this space is that I could get frustrated with his honesty and saying, hey, I'm going to get bored, I'm going to do my own thing. But also what actually sprung to my heart is the reality of he was basically communicating that as soon as he gets bored, he's going to do something more entertaining me. He's going to go home, he's going to play video games. And that convicted me because here he is in his first week as a new student at NYU, a freshman, and he's saying, I need to be constantly entertained and I'm going to go to that thing. And if that's video games, what he was implying, man, if you just bring that out and have a much more longer term perspective, that's going to create isolation. That's going to create a lot of issues long term. And so my heart just kind of really went out to that guy. And so I really made it one of my personal missions just to make sure he got connected, he got invited. And one of the encouraging things is that he is part of our community and he's being more and more involved. And so that's just been a major encouragement of this space of as we're engaging with this new culture and some of the challenges and some of the opportunities it has to offer, just reminding ourselves of that bigger, broader perspective that God provides us. And so I just want to tell you guys, so thank you guys so much. The thing that's coming up ahead, it's actually next week, is our annual trip to Vermont. This is actually an incredible moment and opportunity for our students. This is a time really when our community can really become family. You know, like the time that we can have in Vermont is a space where people really become genuine friends. These are people that end up becoming friends for a lifetime. So please be praying for that. Please be praying for our community, that people would continue to want to come, that the recruitment would go well, that our students would be excited about this, as well as ultimately we really hope that this retreat really just brings our community together and excited and rested. I can't tell you how tired our students are right now, and so we're really hoping that it provides the rest for them with a much better perspective of what the rest of the year can look like. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate so much your encouragement and your support. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. All right.